Hello, everyone. This is Kathleen, and I'm excited because I'm here with the Victorian Christmas journal that is finished now. This is also part of the November to Remember Dear Julie Julie challenge, and lots and lots of the required elements that I have in here. So thanks, Julie, again for a fun challenge. So this book is just stuffed. Oh my gosh, I had to use one of the sturdy closures on it and a hair tie to keep it all squished in there. It is 7.5 by 5.5. It's a Reader's Digest cover, and it has a 1.5 inch spine. It has three large signatures. It has this beautiful tassel. I am so excited about the way this turned out. It's just pretty, and it just is on one of these little Tim Holtz clips, and then the tassel itself is on a little crab claw. Is that what they call it? Anyway, it can just slide off. Yeah, but the whole thing can just slide off if you want to just put it away while you're using the journal. Yeah, so it has the jeans button closure, and you watched me make the cover. You'll see that I did add some more collage right here in this corner. I just thought, I don't know, that's just the way it turned out. And then I have also, I don't know if you can see, but I have also put some gold around all of the edges. Let's go inside and see. There's 164 pages. That's a lot. And 24 pockets and tucks and 30 pieces of ephemera. So here is the beginning page. I have put some antique lace here at the front, and I've used this, just made this kind of pretty book plate, embossed a little bit there on the side, and yeah, just some tissue collage there. Junk mail envelope. This is some of that vintage wrapping paper that I'm just using in all of the Christmas journals. Just 2 pieces of that. And then this little index card, just blank on the back. This was an illustration in a book, and I've just kind of embellished it, made this little index card. And this is a vintage time check. This is some pretty Dear Julie Julie digitals. Her coffee dyed lace. This is made from a book page. So it's a large book page, and I've just done some collaging and made a pocket here. And this is just I think it's a Project Life card, and so that just goes over there. And this is just another little graphic 45 tag. Yeah. Senate signature. And this is a really beautiful image from the graphics fairy, and I've just colorized it a little bit. This was colorized when I printed it, the trees, the green, and I've just added this other pink, and then it's just a little, it's a vintage journal, and I've just done some stamping here. So lots of room for Christmas memories in this book. It's a big book. And you saw me make this. This is just one of the fancy folds, the quarter fold. And just slides over the corner like that. And then another little cluster down here. Vintage paper. This is also a Dear Julie Julie digital, and it's printed on vintage typing paper, and so it's very, very thin. This is another one of Julie's favorite elements. It's a flip-flop. It looks like it's, so you can just, it's extra journaling. And then I just have this little clip to keep it closed. This is vintage book page, and I embossed it and then just added some collage. And this is another one of the fancy folds, and I've just used that sketch pad paper and hand dyed it in Christmas colors. Antique ledger, 1925, 1926, 1920. And this is another one of my favorite images from Dear Julie Julie. It's from her Blue Winter kit, and I've just taken some texture paste and accented the snow on the ground. Vintage stenographer. This is a fabric flip. And this is another one of Julie's digitals, and I just really like it. So I've just left it plain in the middle. You can journal on it or put pictures, special things. This is Graphics Fairy image, and this is from Graphics 45. This is just journaling paper, and I just put this little snowflake brad, and it just slides in there like that. I just really like layering things. I don't know why. I just like that. This is an altered envelope. Flips open, and there's a vintage ginger bars recipe. That sounded like a Christmas cookie. And on this side, the flap, I've just done, it's really, that is a lot. Just kind of a snippet kind of thing on this side cluster. And then these are just journaling papers. The embroidery thread through there. Another sari silk ruffle. Here's the other side of the antique ledger. Oops. And I've just done this really pretty metallic fabric ruffle with pearls. And this is one of those, the desk calendars that I have, and just another little image from the Graphics Fairy. There's a double pocket with a vintage playing card and just a tag, texture paste. last signature. Isn't that a pretty image? That came from the Graphics Fairy. And this is some really beautiful stationery letterhead from my friend Karen. Thank you, Karen. She gave me a little handful of some papers from her father's medical practice, and beautiful watermarked stationery. And I've just done some collage here and hand dyeing. It's some vintage notebook paper. There's a little game sheet, score sheet, and another little journal paper. I just love these bows. That makes me happy. Here's that, we did this as a pocket pattern last week, and it looks really good with the ephemera in it, I think. Just some handmade ephemera journaling cards. Excuse me. Here's the other fancy fold, quarter fold, just with this wrapping paper. So lots of room to journal. And I just have done this little collage here. And this is just an old, from the thrift store, some gift tags, Christmas, that I found. I love this. This image is from the Graphics Fairy, and you can see I've done some glossy accents on there, just kind of outlined, and yeah, added a little bit of texture and a punch to that. And then I just made a journal paper, a napkin, decoupage, and a sticker here. Here's another little fold over pocket, and more of the oh, for heaven's sakes, it just went out of my mind. Glossy accents. Yeah, oh my word. My memory is getting kind of worrisome. And here is a little corner collage with a napkin, and I found in my stash of old papers, newspapers from the 30s, I think, and this was a snow report for the Paradise Valley, somewhere up around Seattle, and just some other little pieces there. And this is a vintage, I think it's like from a photographer, so retouched the order. It's, yeah, to hold, I think, pictures. And I've just done napkin decoupage and some, if you can see it, some polka dots in gold paint. And then here is another index card, journal card. So that just goes together there, and I've just used one of these little bent paper clips to hold that on. And this side, just a simple little, some water damage and watercolor around the edge. And the last pocket is this pretty double tuck pocket that I showed. And here's a journal card with some glossy accents. I showed this with the pocket pattern last week. And a few more journaling pages. And that's the end. And it's a hair tie closure. It's going to keep it. So it can swell a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that. It's scrunchy, and I love that, and squishy, and I love that too. Hey, thanks for being with me. This is going to go on Etsy as soon as I can get the listing made, and I appreciate your time and attention, and we'll see you again